Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today what we are going to see is how to convert string in Windows C# forms. So what we're going to see is something like this. We have the C# Windows form. Here we have a string and the output, what are the functions we can do. For example, we have this upper function, lower, find the length and the number of words. For example, we can just put some no, hello world, right? Hello world, zombie. This is the simple. It contains capital and simple words. So when you press this, when you click this upper button, all the string, the text word, everything will be converted to the upper letter, middle capitalized. Same thing goes to lower. So we can use this to find the length, also the number of letters inside this sentence and the number of words in this sentence. So yeah, so let's go guys to how we do the coding part. Alright, open up your Visual Studio. I'm using Visual Studio 2017. File, new project. You can go to Windows Form. Alright, Windows Form, you can give any name. I'm just going with the default. Okay, so let it create and project for us. First, we need to design the layout, and after that the coding. The coding is quite simple, not so complicated. Just the fourth button, which is to find the number of words, is a long code. So besides that, everything is okay. So initially we just rename this form, just change it to, we can find, this is our layout design, this is the form. We are going to do all the designing over here. This is the properties toolbox. In here, just click it here and you can find the properties. In here, under the text, we can change the name into string converter. That would be fine. Alright, done. So we're going to add a few labels and a few labels over there, and we need two text box. Alright, one and two. Just drag it a bit so you know there's enough space for to input the text. Here, just click on the label. We can rename it into, just put it input text, right? Yeah, input text. Same thing here, we can just give it as output. Simple. Alright, we just do a bit of editing over here and just modify it, just make it bold so it looks better. In the properties, we can find font. Under the font, we can find the bold. Just double click it over here to make it true. Same thing over here, click on the output, double click on the false under the bold and becomes bold. So we need another buttons. So we're going to have 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you're going to rename the buttons also. So the same thing, it's the name is button 1, the label, but the text we are going to change it is into just simple upper would be fine. Just find in the properties text, just change into upper. Same thing here, we just change it to lower. Here we just change it to we are going to find the length, so just find the length would be fine. Here we could put it as number of words. Yeah, number of words altogether. Just drag it a bit so it looks fine. Yep, that's all guys. So our layout is done, designing is done. So just let's go to the coding part. So just double click on this upper button, which takes us to the source of the design. So we have our, initially we no need to import any these things, so just we are going to go with the coding. So first we need going to take the string. I'm going to give it as text1, the name of the string. You can give it anything, it doesn't matter, which is going to be the text box. This one, we're going to take this one and we're going to give it as a string, so its name is textbox1. So fine, so string txt1 textbox dot text. Yes, simple. So now our second text box, when we click the button, the second text box, which is this one, the name is textbox2, should display and convert the string over here. So our textbox2 is going to display the txt, I mean this one, the string, to upper. So it just converts all the string in the textbox1 to capitalized. Open bracket, close bracket, done. So the same thing goes for the double click on the lower button. Same thing, you can just use the same same names, doesn't matter. Textbox1 dot text. Textbox2 is going to be txt 1.2 lower. So we have this ready-made function, so it's quite easy. So this is a simple example only we're seeing over here. So just so we two button coding is done. So we just go to the third button, which is to find the length. In here we need to separate the space. So first we're going to just convert the text box, same name, it's going to be 1 equals to the textbox1, textbox1.txt, done. Okay, so we are going to have an int. Let's give it as L. If you want, you can give it anything else. So this L is going to be text. This int is going to find the length of this one, of this text box. So dot length, yes. So L is equals to txt1 dot length, and L again, which is txt1 dot replace. We have this function, open brackets, dot length, yes, replace, open bracket, close bracket, we have quotations with the space and without the space, dot length. And now our second text box is going to display the number, which is equals to L to string. I mean it's text, so we are going to convert to string. Simple as that. Fine. Okay, so we go to our fourth button, which is the number of words. So if we have a sentence, we want to find the number of words in it. So we just double click on this button. In here we have a lot of things to, a bit long code, but it'll be fun. Just going to give it as whole txt. That's the string name, which is the textbox1 dot text. Okay, we're going to have another string, and I'm going to give it as trim txt, because we're using the function trim. So the whole text dot trim using the function trim. All right, so we are going to have another string, but this is going to be array string. I'm going to give it the name as lines, which is equals to trim text dot split. open bracket, close bracket. Inside this bracket we're going to have this environment dot new line dot to char. Alright, yep. Open bracket, close bracket, a semicolon. Next line we're going to have another int. We're going to give it as name as space space count. I think just space will be fine. In space, I'm going to give it a value which is 0, and we're having another string which is new text equals to nothing. I mean, just give it nothing. So we are going to have loops around here. I'm going to use 2 for loops. So we get starting with the for each loops. So I'm going to use a string line in lines. Okay. Inside this for loop we are going to have for each loop. For each. Okay, so I'm going to have another string which is, I'm going to give it as AB in line dot split dot split open bracket, close bracket. We are going to have 2 quotations. Yeah. And curly brackets inside. Inside this we are going to have some if conditions. If AB double equals to double quotation, it should space count should space count. I think I'm going to over here we're going to have another curly bracket. Inside this curly bracket we're going to have this space. Yes, I'm going to increment it, semicolon, done, or else the new text box over here is adding, we can just add it with the plus AW plus and 2 double quotations. Inside this double quotation we need a comma. Yep, so we have done our our for each loops. So let's go to the ending, but we are going to finalize it. Here the new text is what we are going to trim it. Dot trim end. To end the trimming with double quotation, single quotations with the comma in the center, and this lines going to be new text dot split. Same thing, double single quotations inside a comma. Alright, so our text box 2 is going to display all this, the number, lines dot to lines dot length, because we need in our text box 1 we are going to have this sentence, right? So we had so much long code because we are removing the space and we want to find the number of words only, which, for example, even a single letter is counted as a word, so we need to find that one to string. Alright, so far our coding is done. Yep, so we just build it for now and see whether we find any errors. If it's fine, I think we'll just start it. Oh, which one is 51? We have a small error here. What is the error? Wait, what is this? String, for each string AV inline dot split. Okay, empty is it? Okay, we're going to run and see the error. Okay, yeah, I think I found it. It has a space in it, so let's run and see. Okay guys, this is what we're having. For example, we can have a simple sentence. Hello, how are you? Alright, okay, hello, how are you? Simple as that. So we are going to convert into upper, lower, find the length 14 and number of words, which is 4. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it and like, please subscribe and leave a like for this video. Alright, thank you guys, have fun.